Good afternoon, Cancer. This is going to be your reading. I hope everybody is doing well. Um, I know things here in Indiana are starting to kind of slowly open back up, kind of return to some sort of normalcy, although, I've been saying for a long time that I think that a lot of these changes are here to stay. Like for instance, contactless stuff, sorry, my laptop's making all kinds of noise. Everything's contactless. I went to the sun tanning place today. I hadn't been, since this whole thing started, and I was really having trouble. I'm not real technological, really having trouble getting into my app to like check in and all this kind of stuff. So I had to just go in there, old fashioned style. And, she was like, no, you've got to check in and all this kind of stuff. And was really kind of irritated with me, had to help me get into, my account. I was really kind of, irritated that, we had so much personal contact. But I'm like, man, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to do your job till I can figure out how to play along with these new rules that are in place. So it was a little frustrating for both of us, but I feel like a lot of these changes are here to stay, this contactless stuff, and as an introvert, at first I thought that was something I would love, and now it's just kind of, really not sitting too well with me. The whole going to like this whole virtual world, we already live our whole lives on social media. Now they have, you can create your own avatar where you don't even have to be you. So, I don't know. I just think it takes away from that personal touch that we all need. Oops, that one, these two definitely want to come out. Okay, let me get one of my energy oracle cards. And I guess that was just kind of my spiel about the new normalcy. Virtual, appointments. Everything's virtual now. All right, I'm being guided to pull one of my fortune-telling cards. Yeah, come on. All right. So the first card that we have is Shakti, is ecstatic union. And it's really interesting because when I did a lot of Shakti meditations and activations like early on, in my spiritual awakening, my spiritual journey. And they're really quite fascinating, actually. You can actually Google, like on YouTube, you can actually look up Shakti, like goddess meditations. They're really pretty amazing. Like I felt really empowered afterwards, and now I've learned to, meditate and connect on my own, but I don't know why. I just thought of that, that you guys, especially a lot of you ladies, would really benefit from that. Because I feel very strongly that there is a really strong feminine energy coming through in this card. I know I've spent like the past 3 months really, really connecting to my feminine nature. And understand, I've always kind of been in my masculine side, just because, I was a single mom. I was raised by a single mom, so I always had to get things done. So I kind of shifted into that masculine energy. So it's really hard for me to be girly, like to do frilly, girly things that require patience and time. I'm more like get it done type. So I'm really learning to like kind of slow down and kind of step back and pull my energy back, because being feminine is all about pulling your energy back. We move slower. Women move slower. You know, a lot of times we just want to just run after what we want. That's really a masculine energy. So you really want to work on attracting to you. And, you know, this could be for, you know, men also. You know, practice attracting to you rather than chasing. So with that being said, I surrender to a power greater than me. Now understand, you are all powerful. You are a co-creator with the universe. And we all have this co-creative ability. But surrender to your higher self, who is a part of, your higher self is a part of the universe, is part of God. That is your higher power. You know, and then you can have whatever higher power that you want in addition to that. I know the universe, God, the divine. Surrender to your highest possible outcome. Just kind of get out of your own way. Stop trying to figure out how it's all going to work out. Set your intention, have faith, start being grateful for what it is that you're trying to manifest right now in your life because it's already yours, and get out of your way. Stop worrying about it. Stop stressing about it. Stop trying to figure out how it's going to happen, and surrender to it. That you know it's going to be, you know, it's going to turn out exactly like it's supposed to. Nurturance. And this is kind of that energy I was picking up on as far as, you know, this goes, as far as the surrender goes. You know, set your intention, have faith. All it takes is faith the size of a mustard seed. You know, so whatever it is that, whatever seeds you planted that you are trying to grow, you can nurture these by practicing gratitude. Get yourself a gratitude journal every day and find things like 4 or 5 things a day to be grateful for. You know, I've been praying, you know, like I've been meditating for a while, but I've actually been praying. And what I've been doing is I've been thanking God for assisting me in my creations and being thankful for the fact that I know that they're coming even if I can't see them right now. So really start working on nurturing your seeds that you planted. And we have wand, intention. This is what I was talking about. So set your intention for what it is you truly want. You know, instead of focusing on what you don't want, focus on what you do want. All the worries, that's what you don't want. And faith in what you do want. So remove the worries, remove the stress. Set your intention, have faith, start practicing gratitude for it, and get out of your way. Tarot cards guidance. So, you know, I'm feeling like, you know, maybe somebody doesn't usually watch these videos, and, you know, maybe you've been guided to watch this one today. And so maybe there's one thing that I say, and I always set the intention that I reach at least one person. So maybe you were the one person, and maybe I'm saying something to you that you really needed, that really resonates with you. Ace of Seas, ecstasy. You know, and I've been feeling this way a lot lately. Really finding things around me to really be happy about, like on my own, that don't involve the attachment to others. And understand this is the magical energy. And I'm always saying this. Find things that make you happy, you personally, and anything else can be added to it. And you'll have this ecstasy and this peace that transcends anything you could ever imagine. You know, and you might even realize I don't even need anybody else. And that's the magical energy too, because once you don't need anything, it can come to you, because you cannot manifest your heart's desire until you can learn to live with or without it. Because it's in that period that you are without it, that you learn to live without it, that you shed everything that's standing in the way of it coming to you to begin with. So it's beautiful, it's perfect, it's all being divinely guided. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Right, so maybe your heart is still closed because, you know, of everything that's happened in the past. You know, maybe, you know, you're scared to get close to someone else. Be scared it's going to turn out to be a toxic relationship. Well, I'm here to tell you, the way that you keep from having a toxic relationship with somebody is, first of all, you move slowly. You never, ever, ever take the focus off yourself. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So this is how you attract people, because, you're in this energy here, just minding my own business, doing my own thing, and boom, you manifest soulmate, twin flame, whatever. And move slowly and never take the focus off yourself. I think I saw something on social media yesterday where someone had said something about always make sure your man's happy. Like, no, he needs to make sure I'm happy. No, we're both going to make ourselves happy, okay? First and foremost, because it is not my duty to make someone else happy. It's not their duty to make me happy. We're going to make ourselves happy. And then when we come together, we're going to be two happy people together, okay? Third of all, don't ever give away your power to where you feel like you cannot live without somebody. Because once you enter into that energy, you've given your power away to them, one. Two, it's no longer love. Because there's no fear in love. So if you're fearing losing someone, if you're fearing that they're going to do this, that, or whatever else, you've lost the love already, okay? Now you can get it back, but just be very aware of that, because you want to have a relationship where you both are free, you both are happy, and you can kind of flow together. That's how you avoid toxicity. Power. And this is what I was saying about make sure, and I feel like a lot of you have taken your power back. You've forgiven people who've hurt you. But I do feel like, you're just a little isolated right now out of fear. And the reason why is because you don't trust yourself. Okay? Take everything you've learned so far. Everything you've learned about energy, everything you've learned about alignment, everything you've learned about how to attract to you instead of chasing. Okay, you automatically know if you're chasing instead of attracting, okay, you've already, you need to take a step back, pull your energy back. So always check in with yourself. But as far as this power goes, you have the power. And shutting off your emotions does not make you more powerful. It actually makes you more weak, because really being able to feel your feelings and be accountable for them and kind of like have self-control over them, like not let them take over you, that is powerful. The temple path. I'm going to get a clarifier for that. I'm trying to decide which one I want to get. Please give me a card to clarify the temple path for my Cancer viewers. Usually I don't do this, but I'm being divinely guided to. Queen of Hearts. So once again, your power is in keeping this heart open, okay? And this also is the path to spirit, okay? Because a lot of times we think that our mind is where we get our intuition or our guidance from. It's not. It's from the heart. It's from feeling. It's from this deep sense of knowing. It's from... I know when I meditate, it's like I just know things. And it's not from my mind. It's really hard to explain. But you connect there with your feelings by keeping your heart open. So, we have open your heart, and then we have this with the temple path. So definitely make sure you open your heart up. I don't care what kind of pain you've been through. Change your perception, change your view. We've got mother perception. Look at everything that's happened as it's helped you to grow. Look at it from a place of love, okay? So whatever has happened to you that has hurt you, okay? Look for the love in it. Kind of take the higher view. A lot of times we attract situations that we need. In fact, we always do. If something's shown up in your physical world, it's because you needed it. So you really need to look at it. You need to look at the pattern. You need to look at why this keeps showing up, especially if it's a repeat situation. And I feel like a lot of you have been watching my videos long enough to know that you've really taken a good, long, hard look at it. And all you have to do is become conscious of it. Don't resist it. A lot of times I'll be like, I gotta quit. No, all you have to do is just notice it and then take your attention away from it. Notice it. Now you're conscious of it. Take your attention away from it. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So I feel like, with this mother perception, and with this is kind of that it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. And you have these memories, and although we're not really supposed to focus on the past, it's almost like this energy I'm getting of like this warmth, these warm fuzzy feelings that you have when you think about somebody. And you carry them with you in your heart always. And you have known this person before. This is somebody you've known before. And understand, everybody we meet is a soulmate. Just about everybody. We've known them before. They're soul clan. They travel with us from, timeline to timeline in different form. And so I'm feeling very strongly that this person that you're having these warm, fuzzy memories over is indeed a very, very close in resonance soulmate, maybe a twin flame. And they are thinking about you as well. These warm, fuzzy feelings that you have between the two of you. But the message that's coming through is to make sure that you are in this energy here of loving yourself first, because this is really how you're going to attract this person to you. That whole thing that I went through where I was talking about you cannot have your heart's desire until you can learn to live with or without it. The journey is the destination, so you have to work on clearing out anything that is standing in the way of what you want. And then when you finally get there, you may decide, you know what, it's whatever at this point, Expression. Once again, this is like the same energy. I can't make this stuff up. And somebody might be involved with a fire sign. That message is coming up too. Maybe a Sagittarius. Learn to express yourself without blame. This is about being more vulnerable. For a while, I feel like you're going to have to be really, really honest and kind of wear your heart on your sleeve for a while. Kind of strip off that tough exterior, where you're really trying not to be as emotional as what you really are. Find positive ways to express your emotions, like, through music, drawing, somebody's crafty, like as far as, kind of being artistic, and really kind of channel those emotions that way. Without blaming someone else, because nobody else is responsible for how you feel. We have courtship, immature woman. I'm really feeling like somebody is coming back into your life and you are attracting them because they have been watching you and they've been seeing that, you've been really putting yourself first. And they want to have this second chance with you, this courtship. This message is coming through really loud and clear. And this person has matured. This is the mature woman card, but it could be mature man. This person has matured since you've been apart, because I'm feeling like, somebody's been apart. Maybe it's been some time. And like I said, there are these warm, fuzzy memories that are coming up that the two of you have. But you have to make sure that even if you do attract this person back in, like I said, I'm feeling very strongly, you know, they're watching you on social media, asking about you, checking up on you, that you stay in your power and that you have boundaries, and that you have this self-respect where you're loving yourself first. Because this is how you are going to keep their attention. Because it's almost like once you take your attention off yourself and put your attention back on them, they're back out the door again, or they're treating you like shit again. And it's because you're chasing and you're not attracting. It's very important to make sure that you attract, because you are the prize. And you don't have to qualify for anybody. You know, in fact, they have to, you know, step up their game to be with you. So make sure that's the energy that you're in. And then when they do come along, you'll be like, you know, okay, well, if I'm not busy, yeah, you know, that type of energy. That's just the energy I'm getting from this. Well, if anyone would like to have a personal reading with me to find out what is blocking you in areas of love, money, finances, anything, do hit me up. They're $40 right now. I'll include the information in the description of the video. Thank you for watching.